All right, ladies and gentlemen, what are we going to see? Guile eSports has the first ban, has the first pick. There goes the Fae. Involve on the Fae is something you do not want to deal with.
No.
So let's see exactly what Oxy goes for. Do they ban Wraith and let Guile have Muriel? Do they ban Muriel and let Guile have Wraith? It's going to go okay. So there it is. There is the Muriel ban from Oxy. Guile is allowed to take that Wraith. It's up to them whether they want it or not. Maybe Oxygen can simply outwit and outshine the Wraith nonsense. And indeed, Guile goes with Severog. Okay, so there is a strong, absolutely prominent frontliner, a lot of crowd control, leaving some other key heroes here. To Oxy. Huddy, I'm not quite sure what to say. Like, and until some picks are revealed, it's going to be interesting. Like, I don't know what to say of what their strategies are.
I'm sure Oxy's going to take Wraith with the first pick. You have to. It's the strongest hero in the game right now at this level. And there it is. And then probably, if I had to guess, Rampage. Wraith Rampage. Secure 1 and 2. Or 1A and 1B. Because Rampage is by far the best jungler in the game. In my opinion, personally.
That absolutely would make a lot of sense. Grux, I personally prefer Grux, but he isn't as tanky. And there it is. You called it, Eddie. Great. Well done. Wraith into Rampage. Back it up into the boulder, into that phenomenal front line. He is just simply strong. There is the Grux and Decker coming up for Guile here. Grux and Decker, Sevrog. I mean, as long as somebody can land something, they have the follow-up now, but Oxy has that Richter, the Wraith-Richter combo with the whole Rampage that Oxy is looking really darn good. And you know what? They performed this composition perfectly in other matches. So what is Oxy going to go for next? I mean, they have Belica in the mid lane. That would be very... absolutely complement this very, very well. I wouldn't be surprised if we do indeed see
she's going to go Gadget.
Belica?
You
think Involve's going to go Gadget?
He's going Gadget. Oh, God darn it.
There you go. All right, so there is the left-handed Belica that we need to secure. They need to secure that control. They have to out-control Guile here, because with the Sevrog and Grux and Decker, that is too much damage, especially from the Grux, who can build that. You can just build that tankiness, and then he gets power from his kit. So let's see. Iggy and Scorch!
What?
Honey, are you seeing this?
You know
what?
This is the first Iggy I've seen picked at high-level competitive play in at least 2 months, right? I mean, I can't remember the last PML with an Iggy when we made the finals.
I do not believe this, Huddy. Iggy and Scorch as their mid laner, with Revenant as their carry. So,
wow,
what is going on here? Oxy with the follow-up stun comp deletion going on, and Guile figuring they have the amount of control needed to just survive on the battlefield against Oxy, picking Iggy and Scorch. Guile going out on a limb here, saying that they have a very particular strategy in mind.
Iggy is great at the objectives if they can have the time to set up the turrets in Prime and or Fangtooth. You don't really get out of that, right? If you ultimates and then all that extra damage, all that burn, it's going to be interesting. Wow. I'm just looking at the draft one more time while I load in. Severog, Grux, Decker, Iggy, Revenant for Guile versus Oxy's Wraith, Rampage, Richter, Belica, Steel. You know what's going to happen? Wraith is 3-0. Grux is 4-0. Or it might be 5-0. One of them is losing, right? One of them has to lose.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know, with that fantastic objective control, the Decker's containment fence into the Iggy turrets. If Iggy runs Pressure Hunter, which I know sounds incredibly trolly, that actually will proc on Iggy and Scorch's turrets initial hits. They have fixed it to not work on damage over time effects, but it will at least hit on the actual turret projectiles. So, I mean, with 3 frontline tanks coming out from Oxy, I don't know, Huddy. I'm going out on a limb here.
Both teams have dominated. Both teams have done everything that they wanted throughout this entire tournament. Let's see what they're able to do. I'm in game. You ready at 8 seconds? 3.
I'm ready.
2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. With the
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, game 1 here. Paragon Major League 12, the grand finals here between Guile eSports on the blue team and Team Oxygen eSports on the right. Proficiency on Steel, Phasma on Richter, Strafe on Wraith, Crazy Fool on Rampage, and Involve on Lieutenant Belka.
The game just crashed.
Oh my goodness. Ghost here is on Revenant. Azzy is on Iggy and Scorch. Louis Sierre on Decker. Regal on Severog. Idok on Grux. Oh.
We're jumping in right now, guys. Sorry about that. So, we know who's playing what. We're jumping into the game right now. We're going to have an exciting game. We just wanted to give you guys a little bit of, you see what happened was, guys, are you following us on Twitter? Shameless plug time. In all seriousness, guys, make sure you guys are on Twitter. Make sure you're on www.pwrgaming.com. We have a lot of events coming up, community giveaways, all that good stuff happening. And exclamation point Match Reno. Continue to build this community up. Continue to show these players and Epic that we're not going anywhere. As I load into the game right now, I'm just excited. And guys, it's nothing to do with the computer. It's a 77K with a 1080. Just a little bit of audio issues. All right, let's jump into this. All right,
oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm at 8 seconds. You ready? Once you get back, once you get back to 8 seconds, as you're going in, go ahead and finish your thought when you're in there.
There we go. Nope. Go ahead.
All right,
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, live.
All right, so we introduced the teams here, looking like Azzy on that Iggy and Scorch is going to be the interesting pick here for this for these team comps. So I'm really interested in seeing how, you know, Guile eSports can make this work. They are maybe expecting some shenanigans here as they are kind of grouping up here on the left side. Some early wards are coming out here as Phasma here puts down a defensive ward. Look at that nice Master Richter, Master Crown, absolutely looking phenomenal. So Iggy and Scorch into Belka, Huddy. How do you combat Iggy and Scorch?
I like to play ultra aggressive against Iggy. Try to keep her under the tower. Cannot let her set up her turret or them set up their turrets and push you under. So as a Belka, I'm going to try to manipulate the waves in my favor as much as I can. Get her under the tower. And yeah, you can't let her set up. Keep the lanes moving.
Iggy and Scorch is a guy, you know.
Them. I know. Well, it's a chocobo. It's a her. Come on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the skin. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, this is one of my absolute favorite skins in the game, to be honest with you. So, yes, and with this skin, definitely could absolutely be a her. Absolutely fair enough.
You're right. I know. I should say them, first of all. But
them. Oh, yeah. That is a good point. Yes. Idog coming over for a early gank, but it looks like the nice ward here from Phasma did indeed work. quite nicely. As IDOC now knows there is a ward there. I'm surprised those wards aren't seeing each other. Or maybe they know it just... But I don't know. So we'll have to see here which team gets the advantage. Starting off, Involve is outside of the fog wall, playing quite nicely to counter that against Scorched Shirt. Involve is probably a little bit on his toes here, having to think, you know, when the last time playing against Iggy and Scorch was.
At least in a comp scene game. And you see that, and Iggy's instantly going for that buff. Nope. Bypassing the buff and going for that rotation. And then decides to circle back. Just takes the long way, going in as he was just exploring the jungle, looking at some flowers, seeing what's going on.
Does not want to overextend here as Iggy and Scorch, just securing that buff here for IDOC to come in for the gank here on Involve, but it was a fantastic pull here by Phasma to secure the kill there on Ghost as Crazy Fool is there trying to push this lane as well. Not a smart move here for Acid to rotate over, and he does know that indeed.
And look at the ward placement already in favor of Orange, putting everything they can see everywhere for Oxy around that Fang Tooth. So Involve, trying to protect Involve, I guess, a little bit, allow him to play ultra aggressive. But look at this going on over now. Several going at it right now. Smash and grab into it. Regal does secure the kill and get those all-important 3 stacks. I believe he got, no, he did not get it. As he got the kill with Iggy. Maybe the burn got it.
Unfortunately, their proficiency was trying to help with the rotation into the mid lane here from Strafe and Phasma, but unfortunately, they weren't able to. We're not able to get there in time. So we're definitely trying to set a play up, but the first kills kind of make this even here at the 4-minute mark.
And 2 very evenly matched teams, 2 very experienced comp scene teams going at it. Oxy and Guile, they've been here, no nerves. They're used to this. They're used to the pressure, and they want that money. I believe the prize pool is up over $300 from you guys from Match Arena. So thank you to the community, because that's all from you guys, the community, to help build it. Ooh, missing Lucier, missing that stasis bomb there. That sign. Got to be a little more careful with Phasma and Strafe. They can make you pay. Both teams feeling each other out a little bit, seeing what's going on, playing knock-knock.
Literally.
You see what I did there?
So I absolutely agree. Both teams playing a much more defensively in this match, testing out the waters to what exactly both teams can do. Nothing too exciting here so far in terms of decks or anything, as he going for a great amount of sustain here. Advanced Evolution and Exoskeleton, along with that healing towers, so he can stay out on the battlefield. Let his turrets deal more damage. Regal here going for the Possessed Spryken up against that Steel, who once again is a great counter naturally to that solo lane.
Severog and Steel just beating the hell out of each other over there. But the lane is staying dead smack center. Neither one wanting to shove the lane in either direction, knowing that being caught out of position at this level of play is usually a death. Oh, Edok misses the smash and grab on Involve. He was able to dance his way out of there. What's Involve building on Bellica here?
Blitz Rush and a Rejuvenator at this point, and that is exactly why, to prevent that gank. So, hey, great gank here by IDOC. Absolutely great move there on Involve's part with that Blitz Rush.
Oh, Involve missed the seismic assault in that very also Crazy Fool taking it, and then we see the power of Iggy right now. Look at him chew both of them alive. Nice play by Azu there. Missing that seismic assault and that void bomb by Involve. Turn how that was. Crazy Fool was in. Oh, I'm sorry. IDOC rotated over and finished off Crazy Fool before he had a chance to do anything. I don't know if he was lazy backing over there, but EDOC wasn't having it. And they're going after the Fang Tooth right now. They got the pick in the jungle. They're in it. They do have the best objective hero in the game with Iggy, who can set up the turrets, which will also zone and do damage, depending on who he decides to target. Phasma coming in, trying to slow down, probably trying to use it. Nice stasis bomb on it. The Obliterate hits Phasma, chewing him alive. Does get the recall. Lucier gets out of it. Phasma escapes with it. Nice seismic assault. Did not miss that one. Oh, another beautiful
Two-person stasis bomb.
Nice job. Crazy Bull was able to land that rocket. Probably would have killed both of them. Meanwhile, Proficiency and Regal just doing their thing in the solo lane. Minding their business.
That is a Fangtooth for Guile eSports. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Azzy's, pardon me, with the absolute jukes in that mid lane, both missing the seismic assault and that boulder to stay alive, get a pick, and get a Fangtooth. Absolutely incredible.
Let's see. Involved with the Mana Flow Accolade. Again, I love that card right now with that buff that it got. A lot of damage. The Advanced Evolution, so every time he levels, he gets that health and mana regen. Allowing that, keep that sustained, and then the Rejuvenator. Involved, knowing he's going to be out DPS'd early by Iggy, is building accordingly. I
think Chad is telling us here that the gold lead is actually in Oxygen's favor, and that actually is true.
We'll check that. We'll get rid of some of these replay blogs. Haven't had a real second to do it. We did hear Wraith use his ult to go invisible, which just made Ghost, Lucier, and IDOC back off. And they know what IDOC's trying to do. He's hovering over there. They do have wards down. A lot of wards on the map. A lot of vision. And with Wraith, means you can be a little more aggressive. You can move up a little bit. You can try to make plays because you're going to have that extra 10, 12-second advantage of knowing when someone's coming for you.
Let's fix these replay bugs.
All right. $9.34.
All right, there we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
So it does look like indeed Team Oxygen does have the gold lead, is indicative of getting that first Fangtooth. So bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. There is literally no way we can know who got Fangtooth. So until we have Fangtooth counters, it's literally impossible for us to know for sure who got who got a Fangtooth.
Here we go. Regal takes the shield slam to the face. Crazy Bull waiting for that rock. Oh, he misses the rock, but the shield slam is there. They're both under tower, eating a lot of damage. Crazy Bull does have his ultimate. Uses his subjugate to try to get away. IDOC rotating over. Crazy Bull having to get out. IDOC chase him down. Oh, does get the smash grab. Here we go. The enraged Regal came out. A little bit of a bait. Now IDOC has to go at it. They're going. They're just bruising, throwing haymakers left and right. Proficiency does get taken down by the Winions. Nice job jumping to the other side of the map over by Or Prime right now. It looks like there was just a big fight brawl happened on each end of the map, ladies and gentlemen.
Involved in Phasma there, getting the kill on Ghost. So as they were trying to rotate over and help, Crazy Fool here missing both rocks so far that we have seen here in this game. As look, Team Oxygen eSports going back for their second Fangtooth here. 55,000 gold to 50,000. That lead will increase here if they do indeed secure this. As the other team, look, Team Guile is getting.
They're going for it right now, and Oxy knew it. They came over fast because running over as fast as he can. There goes the Prime. Prime is active. I'm not sure who got it. It looks like Guile got it fast.
Guile.
His ultimate does get recalled into it. Going in now. Oh, Crazy's not getting out of that one. Smash grab by IDOC. Was able to secure the kill there. Nice job. Nice secure kill by Guile. They went for it. lost to Fang 2, but got the second best objective. Got 2 kills in favor of 1. Involved running for his life right now. Not sure if he got through that. Subjugate to the camera. Chainsaw me. He did it. Now Proficiency's in trouble. Smashing grab. He is done. Guile 4-1 in their favor right now. Trying to get a team wipe. Strafe running. IDOC chasing him down as he backs off. Very early, low respawn time here, so not going to get too much for it. But that is one way how you can catch up on economy.
Wow. What a play by both teams going for the respective map objectives. Is or Prime going to be more valuable for Guile eSports?
Phasma with a nice pull that pulls IDOC into it. Rigo then dives in and hits him with the Colossal Bow, Subjugate on top of him. Iggy using his ultimate and just so much damage as he putting on a clinic right now, saying, hey guys, you forgot about me. I'm Iggy and Scorch. Here we are.
That Apex Predator of his is going to be stacking up monstrously quickly, giving him tremendous, and I mean tremendous value when you do the math on it. It is going to hurt.
Oh my goodness. Then the Colossal Bowl knocks everyone out. 3 people goes down instantly. Proficiency running Ghost is able to chase him down. Rigo stuck under the tower. We do see the Obliterate come in and do take the minion. Beautiful defense there by Oxy with Or Prime. Not even losing at T2 right now.
T2 here almost going down here at the 13-minute mark with Or Prime from Guile eSports. Putting on the pressure, not letting a team Oxy, you know, do their thing, do what their team comp absolutely thrives at, and that is going to be picks for them for sure. So 65,000 gold versus 60,000 for Oxy. Guile now has the advantage,
just
with
like that.
With a small minion lead as well. You know, this is looking pretty darn good for both teams, as it's going very much back and forth.
Very well done. Nice defense by Oxy. Nice pressure by Guile. But while they're resetting, we're going to do a quick replay and get rid of some of these replay bugs. Be right back, guys. They came over fast because running over as fast as he can. There goes the Prime. Prime is active. I'm not sure who got it. It looks like Guile got it fast.
Guile.
His ultimate does get recalled into it. Going in. Now, oh, Crazy's not getting out of that one. Smash grab by IDOC. Was able to secure the kill there. Nice job.
Ladies and gentlemen, so it is indeed, yes, there is a gold lead. Not as much as we thought, though. 71,000 to 67,000 here. Well, I guess that is almost 4,000 gold in Guile eSports' favor. Although Fangtooth.
Guile, what? I think Guile got it, unless there was a... Whoa, EDOC never even had a chance to move. Look at this massive grab. Iggy's turret's going ham right now. Phasma not letting Rigo go. They don't want him to go. Shield Slam, Proficiency coming in. Everything Void Bomb in there. They're hurting, but they don't care. They want more. As he taking off the map. 3, 2, and a recall by Ray. Wow.
Team Oxygen, they know what's up. They made it happen. Took down the enemy team here. And is this going to be their time to push back against Guile's push here from Or Prime? Will they be able to get the tier 2 tower, whereas Guile was not able to?
Oh, they got this.
Crazy Fool are low. Yeah, it looks like it, Huddy. Wow, what a turn of events.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2 best teams that are still competing in North America are going at it right now. Oh, nice stasis bomb. I know Phasma's not going to get out of this one. He says, all right, I'm going to bring someone with me. Does the pull. Nice stasis bomb. Great job by Lucier to get something out of it. They lost the objective. They lost the T2, but secure a kill out of it. A consolation prize.
Well, I mean, you know, Guile was maybe a little too aggressive there, going for Fangtooth at such a time. Team Oxy, they really made that engagement worth. IDOC with the Monix Grace absolutely saved him. Or sorry, pardon me. Crazy Fool with the Monix Grace absolutely saved himself, saved Phasma. Mike's prayer coming up for Phasma. That was the sustain that you saw in that engagement, with them being so close together in the close quarters around Fangtooth. It could have been their demise, but absolutely worked in their favor there.
Great job. Nice use of abilities. Nice using the cards. Totally changed the entire fight. Totally changed it. Swapped it around into their favor. All that damage from Iggy was being negated.
As chat did notice, there are a ton of Flame Possessions here on Guile eSports. 4 right now.
Wow.
Luis here not having one. They are heavily objective focused, likely synergizing with that Iggy and score. So not too surprised to see that, and I bet you Team Oxy has noticed themselves.
Let's see. You can't really pull it in. And here they go. They're going right after that Fangtooth. 2 Iggy turrets down. Gonna be able to hit it without Iggy actually having to be there. All they have to do is have someone in the radius so the turrets can still hit it. There's the 3rd turret. They know it's there. All 10 players, all 10 heroes are here getting ready for this fight. And then here it goes, ladies and gentlemen. There's the initiation. There's the shield slam going over the top. All within the Decker cage. Look at this. Smash and grab pulled in. Now they're hitting those abilities. Look at taking no damage once again. Is Oxy using that ability? Those Malik's prayers and everything. And just as I say that, Phasma goes down. Involves on the other side of it. Can't get through those Iggy turrets. Strafe left in no man's land by himself. Decker bomb to the face. Nice job by Guile. Nice cleanup. 3-2 in favor of Guile.
What an engagement. These teams know how to make these happen. The fantastic initiation from Team Oxy was immediately answered by the defensive positioning, the shields, the healing of Guile eSports, who then turned it around with, you guessed it, a fantastic Grux smash and grab. That was the turning point. Phasma had to leave. He had to unfocus himself, and you know what? Those turrets from Iggy and Scorch made it happen. He had 4 turrets up there, and you know what? It worked.
And now both teams, all 10 heroes, beelining towards Orb Prime. Both of them. But I will say this, Oxy has an advantage. The lanes are pushing in their favor right now. As another big battle starts out here. Here we go. Iggy going in on it. Regal trying to back away. Crazy Bull chasing him down. Sticking with Ghost and Regal, and nothing comes out of it.
They got their pick. That is the advantage they need here to solidify Orb Prime, especially with 4 Flame Possessions. How fast are they going to take this, Eddie?
Wow.
There it is! Oh my goodness.
Smash grab pulling Phasma, and he had no chance whatsoever. The Obliterate coming in, Crazy Fool stuck in the jungle. He does have that extra mana regen. Lucier Center, there goes the Subjugate, and they got it. I did not see the first pick, and just like that, but all lanes.
Look at this, honey! Look at this! Look at Strafe! Look at Strafe. The split push hit itself to secure the inhibitor pick at the 20-minute mark while the entire team goes to Orb Prime. What a play!
That just negated all of the Orb Prime for him. As we did mention right before he went into the team fight, advantage Team Oxy. All lanes were pushed up near the T2s. The Orb Prime cost Guile eSports an inhibitor and a T2. 2 T2s and an inhibitor. Great play by Oxy.
That is the absolute counter to a group up, to a objective base, to a snowbally, deathbally strategy that Guile eSports is doing. It's 100% exactly what they're doing, and Strafe absolutely made the correct call there and counter pushed, split pushed into that mid lane right underneath their noses, and solidified that advantage.
And it's Wraith, so it's hard to keep eyes on him. He jumped out of there like, oh, he just back. Oh, nice block by Proficiency to stop that Stasis Bomb from doing any damage. Got to be careful. This is going to be a tough siege. 2 turrets down. They're going to have to try to focus on turrets, not let them go up. As the minions come in, both sets 5-on-5, all 10 heroes once again over here. Plenty of time, over 30 seconds left of War Prime. As you guys can see, now they're focusing. Decker Cage does have them in there. Everyone, oh, nice proficiency shield slam coming in. Crazy Fool does get taken down relatively quickly. Then the ultimate comes down now, and it's even. Just like that, it's even. They turn around and they received it, took the inhibitor. Nice job from Guile.
Guile eSports, they know exactly what they got to do. You have to counter you got to counter it. You have to counter exactly what, they made the call. I mean, what do I say? You have to equalize that pressure in that lane, group up, especially since they had War Prime, and take down that inhibitor. The mid lane advantage that XII had is no longer as they fall back to a Fang Tooth. Honestly, Huddy, I have no idea where the Fang Tooth are.
Yeah, let's take a quick replay, and we'll be right back. Fix some of these bugs. And everything, and just as I say, that Phasma goes down, involves on the other side of it, can't get through those Iggy turrets. Strafe left in no man's land by himself. Decker bomb to the face. Nice job by Guile. Nice cleanup. 3-2 in favor of Guile.
$125,000 gold here coming out from Guile eSports, over 106 for Team XII, just under 20,000 gold ahead for Guile eSports. It's going to give them a fantastic advantage here, especially now that all these lanes are basically neutral.
Even, yeah.
Yeah, Team XII does have the T1, T2 down in the right lane, but I mean, really, that doesn't mean much at this point. They simply need to try to effectively counter the strategy that Guile eSports is doing. And what is that? It's going to be
look at this.
setting lanes. It's going to be setting lanes and making sure to split push at the appropriate time.
We saw Wraith, all 5 of Oxy come together. Oh no! If I missed the seismic assault, he did use the Blitz Rush to try to get in there. And they do have IDOC in all kinds of trouble. He's not going to be able to move. He's just being bodied left and right. Right now, we got a brawler going right now. We got a slobber knocker as both teams going back and forth at each other. The fights are all over the place, trying to stay with it to see what we can get. Here comes the Decker Cage in there. IDOC's in there, 2-1 in favor of Guile eSports right now, but it's not over yet. Strafe trying to get away. Does not. Nice subject in it. Team wipe. Team Guile.
Unbelievable. Team XII is Team Oxygen is just. Are they falling apart, Huddy?
We're not used to seeing them on their back foot right now, and that's exactly what's happening. Guile is outplaying them right now, playing extremely well, going against another really experienced team, taking kind of like we saw with Agoro's Exiles, not being able to capitalize. Involved Mason that seismic assault during that entire battle. If he was able to hit that, they would have been able to get that kill much faster and then rotate to the rest of the team. Instead, they were trying to focus in which Guile then turned it around, and we had all 10 heroes fighting in a quarter of the map section in the jungle, in the enemy jungle.
Team Oxygen with the play to isolate IDOC, the Grux, and take him out first. He was simply too tanky. Unbroken Spirit, regenerating all of that health while he was stunned by all that crowd control. It was simply too much. He turned it around.
We're not done just yet. Smassacre, Crazy Fool getting even alive. Same with this right here. Proficiency with a nice shield sign, pounds him into the ground, kind of like a Mario Brothers game. Strafe does use his ultimate, tries to get out of dodge, running away right now. And Guile is winning all these engagements.
Unbelievable, Huddy.
Guile is winning all these engagements. We saw Crazy Fool go in and initiate again and lose the team fight. And then they all backed away. Strafe had to use his ultimate, cloak everyone, and get out of there as 2 people got taken out immediately. A little bit of miscommunication on Team Oxy, something we're not used to seeing.
Wow. Team Oxygen is not being allowed to get those picks that their team comp is so great at getting. The tanks, the Severug, the Grux are just too strong of frontliners at this point, especially the Omigari and Unbreaking Spirit and Malik's Grace here on Louisier, plus the Malik's Grace on IDOC. Oxy just can't get the picks they need.
And they're going after Prime right now. They only have one Zetchin left. They're gonna, can they get it? They got the Prime. 2 minutes and 30 seconds of all that extra damage. Remember, Crazy Bull does get substituted. Is he going to be able to get out of it? I don't think he's going to be able to. There he is. There's his ultimate rage going on right now. Hitting it. Nice smashing around by IDOC. Took care of Steel. Steel had no chance. Once again, Guile eSports coming on top of these skirmishes.
Unfortunately, Proficiency has been diving a bit too hard. The front line and back line of Guile eSports are simply too self-sufficient, and no matter what Proficiency does, it seems like he just can't get the ball rolling for his team when he engages, and he's just simply left alone to die.
Right now, here comes the siege of the second inhibitor. Can they secure this inhibitor and get the advantage once again? Once again, Crazy Bull left by himself and taken off the map very quickly. Guile eSports has a commanding lead right now. Took the second inhibitor, so +1 inhibitor. And Crazy Bull, now those timers are starting to add up. We're 28 minutes into the game. So he has to sit down, I believe, for 50 seconds now at his level. And then they're backing off and rotating over to that other one. They want to secure this third inhib, or they're going to shove the wave into it, back off, and go for that next fake tooth, which I believe they're up 3-1 or maybe even 4-0.
Something to consider here is Involved does not have Application Engineer on. I'm not seeing it. I see Sleeper Agent and Manaflow Acolyte, but likely it is there because there is definitely Intellect to use. So against all of that health from the Severug and Grux, it would certainly go a long way. Sure it is there.
It looks like Oxy is just letting the game go. They all stayed in tower with only Involved trying to defend the inhibitors. And nope, now they come all roaring out of there. They were just waiting for something. Not sure what they were waiting for. And here goes Guile going over. Shaking the next. Fangtooth just continue to stack up. Oxy in all kinds of trouble.
I really don't think there's much at this point that Team Oxygen can do. 3 inhibitors down. They're going to have to make a miracle happen, have a great pick on one of the squishier targets on the enemy team. At this point, I mean, even Iggy and Scorch is a pick option. Decker, the Revenant, they have to make something happen, but with how effective Guile eSports has been as a team, it's going to be tough.
Let's run a replay, get rid of these replay bugs as we get ready for this final fight here. We're trying to stay with it to see what we got. Here comes the Decker Cage in there. IDOC's in there, 2-1 in favor of Guile eSports right now, but it's not over yet. Straight trying to get away. Does not. Nice subject in it. Team wipe. Team Guile.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what does the economy say? 40,000 gold is the difference here between these two teams. In, of course, favor of Guile eSports. Simply is too much for them to handle.
Yeah, it looks like Oxy saying, yeah, we know we don't have this. We're going to go here. But just as I say that, Phasma comes in with a nice ultimate, does get ghost, hits him in the face with a rock, might have been a little bit of debate. But the Winions are all here. Crazy Bull going in, hitting Regal with everything he has, but not just enough. Here comes Edok going in. IDOT going in, working on it as the wind is going on. They're just not going to be able to. 3 inhibitors to 1 is not enough. -10, +10. Make sure we have all these endgame builds here for you to go over. Well played by Guile. Nicely done.
Absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Azzy with the Moloch Nosher, Iggy and Scorch dealing incredible damage with the Spryken, interestingly enough, likely for more sustain for their friendly team. That is going to be a ton of health and mana for, especially their tankier hero. So you know what? That is going to be phenomenal as well. Stasis room so he can stay alive for 2.5 seconds while his turrets go to town. Lots of Yomi Guardians, Moloch's Graces, Plague Lord Moloch here on Phasma to help against that Spryken and just general rejuvenation here from the Unbroken Spirits of Guile eSports. And you know what? There is the application engineer that was absolutely necessary there on Involve. Unfortunately, it was just too much, Huddy. Too much for them to handle.
Let's bring this to your attention real quick. A look at the assist on Guile compared to Oxy. 78 assist compared to 38. Wow.
That was how much they were playing. That was how much they were playing, Huddy. The objective, get an advantage and push that advantage as a team. And you know what? They pulled it off.
That was exciting. That was awesome to watch. I'm excited for game 2. If you guys haven't